This is how the floor looks in the bathroom. The toilet's getting ready to fall through the floor. Everything's barely holding up.
Take it. I gotta cover this back up.
We're having to use towels to cover it up. At least stuff in the hole so somebody knows that it's there.
It's there because of the cats.
Also because we have cats and we don't want them going through the holes.
If you sit on the toilet leans.
Can't even use this toilet because it leans. It's getting ready to fall through the floor.
Here, let me pick this up. Watch where you're stepping.
Yeah. This is how it's gotten progressively worse in the last 6 years.
That's the Bowie's knee. That just happened.
This is where there's a beam under there and the floor's collapsing on both sides of it. I had to put boards down just to keep it from collapsing because I don't have the money to fix it. Landlord messed around and thought that we would get it done, just take it off the rent. Well, you know what? I can't afford to do that.
You can't even step right here.
Contractors will not
You can't step right here because you thought.
take monthly payments.
You can't even step right here. Right there. Even right here. That's what
It's gotten to where the whole floor, you can't even safely walk on any part of this floor.
And the ceiling is really bad.
Ceilings.
Here, let me get over here. And in a small closet, the floor stays wet. Careful.
And now this is going into the regular part of the house. Floor's collapsed right there.
Move out of the way. Let me get through over here. I have to use my thing.
We have to use a blanket wrap stuck in front of this door to cover up the biggest part of this hole so nobody steps in it. Again, these are things that have been happening over the last 6 years that we could not prevent.
There's that.
It's a hole in the living room floor right outside the bedroom, the front door. And this is how the ceilings look.
Yeah, over here.
But I remember many a time being on the phone with her until at least 2 o'clock.
There's actually a hole back here.
That night, everybody had called.
Well, I think you get the idea. This is mold running down the seam of the ceiling and the wall because the roof has been leaking. The ceilings are sagging from soaking wet insulation.
There's also a drip that comes down here. And there's a hole right back here that the water goes through. You want it? See it? You want that?
Yeah.
Alright, move. Not move it. Let me get it.
I was working for the Ontario Humane Society
Oh,
That spot right there apparently drips down onto the floor
wait.
back here.
I don't get this looked out.
Well, I didn't know.
Alright.
Drips on the floor back here. Yeah, see, the floor is collapsing and separating from the wall back there. This is in the living room. And this is our kitchen ceiling. If you can see the sag in it right there, you can see the bow in it.
Like that.
And just
Hole back there. Crack
ceilings are separating from the walls.
right here.
They're separating
I-
there.
Trying to fix. Yeah, look. I tried to fix right here.
It's collapsing right here. Cracking up.
Right.
Yeah. And this is the counter.
And
We've tried everything we could to...
here, that's crack. Right there. It's gotten worse.
This granite sink, the granite countertop,
Which I need to
is
take.
entirely too heavy.
Which, why don't you come outside and let me show you something. That has to do with that. No, you want to record it.
It's entirely too heavy for these cabinets, and you can see how the cabinets have bowed.
This goes with that cabinet.
Apparently we're going outside now for something that outside that has to do with that cabinet.
I moved the board. Look, this board fell off. Look,
I'm guessing that's got to do with the floor.
it is.
That's a floor beam
This is leaking.
from the
This
kitchen.
is leaking.
It's all leaking.
Yeah, all this.
Right there. That little bit of particle board hanging out there, that's from the floor under the sink. That's the bottom of the cabinet under the sink.
So when you're done, I'll show you what it looks like under my cabinet. I figured that because that's why I need to see.
Back into the house. Oh yeah, and by the way, the floor looks like that because the door drags the floor.
Back there, look right there, you can see the outside.
Yeah,
Look,
you can see the light from the outside there.
now look. Oh shit, I gotta go dump. Yeah, look, take a picture.
Right there, see?
And I have to dump this.
And this we have to, that holds water from under the sink where we have to keep it from dripping. We can't do but so much. Look. There we go. See how it's collapsing.
Here. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Come here and stand under this part of the ceiling. Stand right there. You see how close that ceiling is to her head? She's 5'1".
Bye. Yeah. At least,
Yeah.
here.
We had to pull this light fixture because it was collapsing. Because the ceiling's all eat up.
The drawers are coming apart.
Yeah, I got the cabinets.
Right here.
You can see how it's
Yeah, you got
collapsing.
You gotta get right here. Right, get right here. I had to do this because
The wall was cracking.
and hold on, one more, right there.
Right down in there. This is the kitchen still.
There.
Big water spots
Okay.
in the hallway. This the ceiling's not even holding the light fixture in the hallway.
Things collecting water. Yeah, we had water leaking into the light fixture here.
There was water leaking into that light fixture.
There's a little bit of a the window
Fine.
leaks. The window leaks from there. Yeah.
The wall's separated from the ceiling
Right
there.
here. Look.
All the way across, look, mold coming down.
Yeah, look right here.
Oh, awesome. The wall's separating there too.
Alright, so but yeah, all that.
All this is in the hallway still.
Even make sure you try to fix this, but still.
This has leaked onto the floor down here. I tried resealing it. I've done many things, resealed and painted, but the ceiling's leaking so bad. It's dripping down the wall. The ceiling's just tearing up because it's been soaked for so long. For 6 years, since 2016 when we moved in here. In March of 2016, we've been telling him many a thing going wrong in this bathroom, in this whole place.
This floor's bowing. Floor's bowing. This is what terrifies me. Because
Yeah,
at any
this
given time, it can come.
was our attempt at trying to keep water from leaking into here. You see how it works so well.
Right
How
there.
we've got holes coming through.
Don't forget right here.
Wall separating there. Just
Yeah.
walls are separating from the ceiling and the floors all over.
See, like that's down. Alright, we're go in here together.
And the bedroom.
Okay. We're going to put this
Ceiling right there.
That's there.
You just go all along. This is where we've got a leak that drips onto my nightstand there.
Don't. All the duct tape is our attempt to try, but you need to come over here
Duct tape.
and look right
Tried to
here.
attempt to plug holes.
Come over here, look from here, over. From there, over. And there's cracks right there with mold.
Yeah, you can see how that's separating right there. That's open into the ceiling right there.
Yeah, you can actually.
That's opening up into the ceiling.
You can actually.
Ceiling
see.
separated.
And in here, you can't see it right now, but we had to do.
Stuff is caving in.
Look, they got a big crack right there.
Big crack right by the light.
And there's times you can see the light coming in over here. And, well, you used to be able to until...
This is our bedroom closet.
Oh,
I had to put this board up here because it's nothing but a big hole underneath that board. And you know what? I have cats and I didn't want them up in the ceiling and all that insulation.
And
see how it's caving in.
yeah.
Again, this is you see it bowed.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. The wood board right there is the landlord's handiwork. And that's how we had to seal off our air conditioner.
Because he didn't seal it, and first hard rain, we had a waterfall in our room. Almost, you know, it almost started an electrical fire.
You see that?
And we need to show them. This is one,
That's our breaker box.
that's one breaker box. Move. That's one. Move. That's three. They need to know. That's
There's
second. And
a second breaker box. There's a third one that's outside.
Yeah.
The second one's outside. The third one is in the house. Oh yeah. And this is how we roll in this house.
And
See?
yeah, I've had to have neighbors.
Yeah, we had to put a board up in here because the wall was collapsing and crumbling right there behind the sink.
Our neighbors are the only ones that have helped us. But last week,
The third breaker box is back here in this death trap.
let me have it, and I can what I can do. This is the third breaker box.
We can't run more than one thing in the kitchen
Yeah.
without breakers getting thrown.
Let's get out of the death trap.
Yeah, see, have to be careful where we step to come do anything in this house. That floor there, this is midway. So this whole spot right here is collapsing.
Oh, let me have it. You didn't get behind us. Roll it back here. And, oh! See, let me watch. Hold that while I do this. Ready? Come on. You ready?
Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it?
I'm terrified to be in here right now. But